Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everybody. This story is about Umar bin Khattab. Keep enjoy. In the early days of Islam, the Prophet, peace be upon him, prayed to Allah to open the eyes and hearts of certain men to the brilliant light of Islam. Among those whom the Prophet hoped to be guided to the right path was Umar bin Khattab. At that time, Umar, like many of the Arabs, worshipped idols. He was also one of the bitter enemies of the early Muslims. No one could imagine that such a person would in a few years' time become the second caliph of Islam, the founder of the greatest state in history and the builder of the greatest civilization ever known to humanity. In the opinion of the unbelievers, Muhammad had caused severe harm to the tribe of Quraysh by his call to justice and equality and by abusing their God. Umar believed this and was filled with anger against Muhammad. He took his sword and went out to seek the Prophet in order to kill him. "Where is Muhammad?" he said. On his way, he met a man who blamed him for his intention, told him that he had better turn his anger towards his own sister Fatima and her husband Said ibn Zayd, who had both entered into the new religion. Umar was outraged. He hurried to his sister's house where she, her husband and a guest were humbly reciting the Quran. Umar knocked at the door fiercely and the guest hid himself in fear of Umar's rage. Fatima opened the door for her brother who had into the house sprung Yuvan, his brother-in-law, and knocked him down. Fatima tried to stop her brother, but his blow struck at her face until her cheeks bled. With faith and courage, she fearlessly admitted that she and her husband had actually embraced Islam.
Before the defeat and courage of his sister, Umar suddenly recovered his temper and his fury calmed down. He turned from a lagging lion into a meek lamb. He asked his sister to hand him the sheet which they had been reading. She refused, saying that she would not give it into him unless he washed and purified himself. He submitted to her request, and then she handed him the sheet. He read the verses of the Quran, and the rays of the light of Islam soon penetrated his heart and soul. The guest came out of his hiding place and told Umar that the Prophet hoped that he would adopt Islam. Umar immediately went to the house of Al-Arqam, where he met the Prophet, peace be upon him, and declared his belief in Allah and in his messenger.
That's all from us. Thanks for enjoying. Goodbye. We go to exercise. If that past tense in the apa sih ini namanya pertanyaan question. We go to language study. The first language study is about verb plus noun plus to plus verb. If in a apa sih namanya satu if in a sentence they are two verbs, just put verb plus noun plus to plus verb. If in the question they are past tense, so the answer will past tense too. Thank you. Sometimes this is quotes today. Sometimes the people with the worst past create the create. Sometimes the people with the worst past create the best future. By Umar bin Khattab.